I promise you this thumbnail is not clickbait, but I want you to know if you think this is some trick, some hack, some shortcut that's going to grow your channel overnight, this is not it. But if you want to know what it feels like to create content almost automatically, effortlessly, smoothly, then keep watching. Man, it's about to get deep. Why? Because today was class day. It was the gold group, the LGL members gold group, and we always have dope sessions in there, and today was another dope session. I want to bring you some knowledge that we talked about in class today.
What's the first rule of Fight Club?
That I got to share with my people. And, as I'm teaching these things, you know what? I often learn a lot from them too. So I want you to stick around and check out what happened today.
You do not talk about Fight Club.
There was a conversation that always comes up in any type of conference that I'm speaking at or any sort of group discussion. Someone always says that the reason why they struggle with content is they do not like the sound of their voice. And well, there's some science behind this, and that just has to do with you're hearing yourself internally as resonating through the cavity of your cranium. What most people hear is what's coming out. And so when you hear yourself play back, you hear the outbound version and not the version that you're used to when you're having conversations talking to yourself. That's part of it. But wait, I don't want to spoil it. You're going to have to stay for this. Check this out. One of the things was one of our members was like, I'm in this thing right now where I'm creating content, and over the last couple of videos I made, I posted them, and when I listened to them back, I am no longer taken aback or irritated or abrased by the sound of my own voice. And I was like, bingo. And everybody was like, what bingo? What happened? I'm like, you have discovered your purpose. And of course, everybody's face is like, what do you mean? Because all I ever talk about on this channel, if you really want to get down with this, you're going to have to find out what your purpose is. And the hard thing is, a lot of people think that it's some magic thing that you can just do. You could do these workshops and you can do worksheets and you could think it through. But it's different when you just discover it. That was my moment. My moment was an epiphany. It was a light. It's like some people say they were called to teach. Some people say they were called to sing, act, preach, whatever. That's when you know what your purpose is. Life becomes easy. It is an analgesic to everything. Purpose don't have headaches. Well, yeah, you do, but you know what I mean? You're not like afraid to do stuff anymore because you found your purpose. Now, in this country, there's been a lot of talk about getting into a flow state. Very similar. Very similar. And my sort of Eastern philosophy, it's spread around Ikigai. Ikigai is very similar. Like when you know your life's purpose, you know your life's way, things just become easier. Well, there is something that is known as autotelic behavior. And when you are doing an autotelic activity or exuding autotelic behavior, that is a flow state. That is where you're not acting for self. You're acting for the enrichment of others. You're driven by this intrinsic motivation and sense of purpose in order to do something for other people. And one of the reasons why you're no longer irritated with your voice when you're in this mode is because you believe what you're talking about. And I always say some of your apprehension, some of your like, I don't know what they're going to say about me, or as my partner Mary Lou says, some of the reason why you're afraid to be perceived is because you don't believe what you're saying. And what makes this whole thing extra mind-blowing, I go upstairs, get ready to eat lunch, and Small says to me, hey, I've been checking out these people on TikTok, and they're called Love Luxury. It's really incredible. I just want you to see it. And I was like, okay. And so this is a show, it's on YouTube actually, and some short videos all over TikTok and YouTube. And they're about people taking things to their consignment store, basically getting rid of Hermes, Birkin, Birkin is Hermes, Rolexes, Audemars Piguets, Blancpain, all myriad sorts of high-end luxury items. When you listen to this family describe the elements that they're going to take in on consignment and try to come up with a pricing structure that will both fit them and their ability to resell it and make money, but also make the person happy. Oh my God, it's mind-blowing. That, my friends, right there is a real embodiment of a flow state and autotelic behavior, and yet doing it in a way that's profitable. These people are passionate about letting people have an opportunity to share luxury items that they're no longer going to use. Maybe they've outgrown. Maybe they're just, want to get it into the hands of somebody else so they can buy something else. This happens a lot in high-end gear, but also a way for people who want to buy something that might normally be out of reach. So if a brand new Rollie for this particular model at 20 grand might be out of reach, maybe 13 grand is in reach, they'll go find you someone who wants to get rid of one. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. And when I watched them talk about it and get to it, I was hooked. I literally sat there and watched a 20-minute video about a family buying purses and watches from their clientele, and also some people that they resold to came in. But it was incredible. That is what autotelic behavior looks like. That is what the flow state looks like. That is what purpose looks like. That is what ikigai looks like. And so as the conversation progressed, and this is a key takeaway, there was a statement about, I was doing some things in my video. I was trying to add, something else to the video to make it look more professional. And the commenters was like, nope, distracting, don't like it, it's messed up. And so fam had to take a beat and see, like, why would they say that? Like, I'm trying to make it better for them. And it turns out the pushback was exactly what I thought it would be. At that moment in time, you went from being a person connecting with people to being a YouTuber. I'm a content creator. You're a content creator. Now, the general public calls us YouTubers, but I don't want to do generic YouTuber behavior. I am here to serve you. I implore you, whatever type of content you create, serve your community. You will do so much better, and you will make so many more people happy, and you will probably find your purpose when you focus more on serving them instead of serving you. Now, I don't know who needed to hear that, but if it was you, let me know in the comment section below. Right about now, I'm going to pop up another video that I think you should watch, and go ahead and give it a click. Yeah, I was different today, I know.
I need to know everything, who and the what and the where, I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George, I hop in the Porsche, it's 5 and a horse, I'm ready for war, I'm coming for throats, to turn to a ghost, I need to know everything. Now you be surprised at the info you get is by letting them talk, so I'm letting them talk. Gotta keep quiet.